What it do here?
What's up, everybody? Now, yeah, right here, honestly, dudes is, I want to say, we always want to do it further and further, but I'm going to just count my blessings. We got coming up, great, got Cali Hood Media, Bill Record is also count my blessings, broadcast, pod production. But, we got a lot of jokes up for all of it. So, I'm with say people, but me and Frank got family, team, everybody included. Great. Tomorrow I got something. Then we got what else? What else?
What's going on, man?
And I perform it.
I can't see you, bro. I
That's
can
it.
barely hear you.
And I wanna say shout first. You know, give short love. Why? Everybody knows. I try to sound fake or none of that. I'm grateful for everything. There's many artists gonna be there. A lot of artists, dope lineup. You already know. Link and about it. There's many can you see me?
Can't hear you or see you. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do today? Damn. Oh man. I mean, on zones. Even the ones trying to get sober, I salute, man. For real, it's not a joke. It's not easy to get.
You hear me better now? Nah,
Go ahead.
yeah,
Damn.
it went straight. Is it good now?
There you are.
Yeah, it's because I'm telling you, whenever I'm not live, I be trying to tell people to call them. I'll call them, and then whenever I'm gonna go through all that. Pointed, what's up, y'all? That's what I'm gonna say. I don't want to do too much talking anymore. I feel like I did enough.
What is cracking though? So what's going on with you? Like let's talk a little bit about what you got going on and what's cracking with you though.
Well, what I was saying, I'm sorry you guys couldn't hear me. Oh yeah, let them know. That shit
My
on
neighbor's
fire.
having a fat ass party. They didn't shot cake and all kinds of shit. I'll take all that.
He said, "Bad." He said, "I can have one."
Shoot all
What?
that.
Respectfully.
uh, Candy bag. Shoot all that. Gracias.
That was me not even too long ago for my daughter's birthday. I was the one I was the one supervising, watching them make them because I'm like I didn't help. No, I'm playing. I helped a little bit, but on a real note, I give it up to my daughter's godparents for that day. They really went up and beyond, you know. But what we got going on, we got some dope live interviews for you lined up from the 23rd all the way to the end of the month. I'm performing next month, and I can't take no credit, no way, shape, or form for it. Shout out Dead Pistols, his boy, and everybody's making it happen. All the sponsors. It's going down April 19th, and it's gonna be the Galactic Stoners Meet Part 2. There's gonna be a meet and greet, so buy your tickets now. Link in bio at SR Broadcast. It's gonna be there until the day of. Get your ticket sales 16 and under. Get in free. It's an all age event. 17 and above. Show support. Show that love. And no Diddy pause. but on a real note, though, I'm just grateful for what's coming up because I always say and repeat myself because it's true. Ain't no I in team. And me and Frank and the whole team got a lot of jam-packed stuff planned for you. And one, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, and say it's a name drop because it's one of the soonest. I'll go down the line. I know we have we have artists from Australia. We have artists that I really really uh enjoyed as far as his cadence because it reminded me of like the hunger of J. Cole when he first started, but still different. His own stilo. Then we got Germ Free. Shout out to her. Much respect to I believe. Oh, I know I'm saying it right. Tuercas. I don't know if I'm saying that right. That's the way I read it out. He's funny, amazing, dope. I don't explain it. He does Twitch, he does gaming, all that. But
I saw him on TikTok. He's on TikTok, right?
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
I saw him. He's the one who talks like, "Get yeah, homie. What kind of shoes
Like a
are
streamer.
those,
Yeah,
dude?"
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah. I was tripping out. I'm like, "Oh, I think this is the full homie talking about right here." Like,
yeah, yeah.
and he's pretty funny though. Like,
He's
everything's
hilarious.
like a movie. Like he's real time playing that shit. Like, salute to them though, man. You gotta
Yep.
have talent, my boy. To do that, you gotta have talent. And look, talent comes in all shapes, sizes, formats. It just doesn't come in music or drawing. No, it comes in everything, dog. And this individual, you guys gotta go follow him and tap in with him because he does like when he's playing that GTA 5, huh?
Yeah, he's a streamer. Yeah, I was about to say the
Yeah,
top over streamer. I just couldn't fully think of it right now. But yeah, you're
yeah.
right. Like shout out to him, shout out to Too Real, shout out to who else that I want y'all to check out. There's a new youngster I just seen. That's pretty funny. But make sure you guys check out Adventure Bros. Shout out to my younger primos and their homies trying to get up. They're trying to make their own channel. They got skits. Go look it up. It's called What a Good Morning or something like that. It's on our page on SR Broadcast, and we're collabed with, and we will be back collabed with Cali Hood Media. I believe we should already be collab with them on that one. But yeah, that individual that we're talking about right now, he is hilarious. You know, he's a dope streamer and he's a dope dude as far as like his interaction. He wasn't Hollywood. He was all that. He responded back. Salute to everybody that's not like that. That's don't act too good to respond because you see, Frank, I repeat all the time and alike, they have earned their spot. As far as me, I'm slowly but surely earning my spot as far as being an artist, as far as streaming, as far as podcasting. So it's an honor when people, music, uh, podcasters, streamers, I tell them all the time when I text them, they're like, man, why does this dude always say it's an honor? Because it is, bro, because a lot of people don't have to show that love and extend it. So I'm grateful. Shout Terps, if I haven't said it, Caddy on 13s, YG 1800, and who else? Who else? But yeah, y'all do y'all thing. Shout out to Frank.
I appreciate that. My bad though.
Are you good? I'm looking for my other water bottle.
My son, he wanted I had to put everything away because that's what. But he wanted a cup, so I'm like, all right, hold on.
Mandatory kids first. I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait, bro. Hey, speaking of blessings, bro, God is so good. God is so good. It's unfortunate because I wish both my sons were able to come down here, but one of my sons at least, and that still makes me feel somewhat a little better. He gets to be with sister. He'll be here. Literally, not only do I get to be at a dope event, the Galactic Stoners Meet Part Two, and all that, bro. There's gonna be right after I come back. Now, my son's gonna be here, and the whole week I'm gonna have him, and for his birthday and all that, we're gonna be big chilling, and we haven't been with him on his birthday in like sheesh, like we seen him back and forth. You already know my situation, you know. I don't gotta say it out publicly, but like that's what I'm grateful for. That's why I've been more in a lighter mood and a little better because like man, just a couple more weeks, dog. Like I didn't even care about my birthday. For my birthday was the 13th, and I was like, fool, I don't even care. I want to hurry up and get to my daughter's birthday, my son's birthday, and all that. He said it's six. Nate said it's six. Deuce is six. Deuce Primo, Young Dopey. Nah, but shout out to Young Dopey though. He's a dope artist too. And shout out Free Chico 951. Big chillin'. My bad. Am I tripping or can you guys hear me or which screen's frozen? Because I don't want to be like over talking the homie. Nah, but tell young Dopey though, if he is the primo, man, tell why I say shoot a feature. I ain't gonna be no handout. Me, I'll shoot a little bread. Shit, if he is the primo, tell young Dopey what's up, dog. What's up? You know. Oh yeah, they're saying Frank, is it on mute or am I tripping?
My bad. I was getting a phone call. My bad.
Oh no, you good, you good. I just thought I was tripping. I was like, what?
I didn't even notice it was on me. I'm over here talking.
Nah, that's why I stopped because I was like, I don't want to be over talking you. But somebody commented, they're like, it's 6'2", so I was reading it twice. And my young dopey's primo, and I was like, man, if I am, tell him I said was cracking primo. You know what I mean? Shit, if he knows something I don't, tell him hit me up. You know what I mean? Shit. Hey, well, exactly, homie. What? Hey, I know a lot of fools will trip out on me. Problem the goon, I believe. You deserve it though.
So, Mitch, this talk. I want to. And it says blocked. You fucking
Can I be honest, dog? That dude is crazy, dog. But I don't know.
money back, bro. Pay the money back, and it's whatever you did, what you did. But you know what? Fuck it, keep that money. Never mind. But I just think it's crazy how he blocks me and fucking. That fool's like a scary. And when he was the one talking the most high powers on the net, when he had them fools by his side, he was talking all high power and fools need to get checked and all this shit. And now he's like blocking people. You fucking crazy, bro.
That's a crazy world, dog. I'm gonna be real. It's a crazy world we live in, huh? That's why that guy, I just be like, man, I'm gonna let that fool. I'm gonna let that fool fade into the background because that guy's. I have to stay like what I say last time. I have to stay away from people like that if he's involved in stuff like that.
What do you think about them saying that Whack 100s and informants?
I don't know. I have to. You know what's crazy?
It's
Whack
his
100. If
own
you
people.
listening,
Look,
if you
his
watching,
own
I don't
people.
know.
It's crazy though. How I don't get it. How it's like saying my people were saying I worked for the feds, right, undercover, but nobody's doing nothing, or like allegedly nobody's. You're still on the podcast. You're still in pictures with these dudes. Like I don't get it. But when Whack 100 said that we were allowed to tell on blacks or anybody, man, dog, Karma's a motherfucker, bro. Look at it now, dog. Karma came back around and bit Whack 100 right now. You know, and he know he ain't gonna admit it, homies. But for us homies, us Mexican homies, us homies and Mexican, Mexican, brown pride, whatever you want to call it, you know, it's truly. Come on, dog. You sat there on a certain podcast and told homies is establish himself with a certain section and told them they were allowed that us Hispanics are allowed to tell, right? But now we're finding out that everybody's telling in the indictment, dog. It's like, damn, homie. They even throwing whack under the bus. That's the crazy part. So it must suck though, right? To like be like throw jackets on that, like on people, and then boom, your whole fucking team's telling. Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. It's a sad situation, dog. It really is, bro. Really is. I think you're on mute, fool. I don't know. I can't hear you, fool. Am I tripping?
My bad. Yeah, I'm mute.
I was like, are you
Spencer.
talking or am I tripping, dog?
Yeah, fool. I need. Don't take
Hey, but
smoke breaks outside before
I'm like looking at the camera because it's blue, so I can't really tell. Like, is this fool talking or is he like,
Is
fuck?
he chilling on?
Nah, but nah,
Yeah.
you know what? At the end of the day, man, I got a lot of love. It doesn't matter, like, it doesn't matter what color you are. It just matters about respecting each other. That's it, dog. Whack 100, they fucked up, bro. They did. Getting on no jumper and like I always tell people, like you don't gotta get on here and impress the audience that you really don't know who is watching, dog. So you really gotta like have a better trade than just telling what you've done in the streets to catch views. Like that's where I'm talking about lack of creativity, right? Because if I gotta come on live and incriminate myself just to get a like, something's not right. You know. Ooh, you wanna go outside or what? Fucking dog. I was tripping. I think this was you're on mute again, fool.
Golly, dog. I was actually gonna say, by the way, sorry because man, no more smoke breaks outside before I come in, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. I was gonna say though, free problems the low. Speaking of stuff like that, because I haven't
How's
told the
that homie
younger
doing,
homie,
dog? How's that
huh?
homie doing? How's that homie doing?
Oh, he's doing good. He just signed a deal, bro. Which was better than nothing because it was up in the air before this, and without saying too much, he at least knows instead of not knowing. During the situation he was in, because it's still, it's still up in the air. So me speaking about anything is, because that would be going against exactly what we're saying, what them fools are doing. So all I can say is it's up in the air, but he signed the deal, and that's all I'm gonna say. Uh, and I don't mean a record deal. And I don't mean a bad deal either, because my boy's good. Go ahead, you gotta search him up. He's out there in Las Vegas. That I can say, that's public knowledge. Search him up. Free Problems the Low. He signed with us, Spill Records. Go listen to Level Up. It was originally supposed to be a song with me and him, but I was like, nah, he deserves it to be a single. Shout on that. Shout out to IGK Chrome, the engineer, and shout out to Viper Beats, the engineer. They made the instrumental, and then shout out Kid Cams. He mixed, master, engineered it. So I was like, you know what, the remix, I'll hop on it like it's supposed to be the original. That's gonna come out soon. Level Up, run up this song. Uh, but yeah, he signed his deal, so he's gonna see what the court tells him soon. He's gonna do his thing. So by the grace of God, he'll be here soon enough. But the right way, because mind you, bro, the right way means you gotta do a little time, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. Yeah, because hey, it's better than being like these other fools copying out on me. And I'm not encouraging nothing, because mind you, he's a businessman, and as far as police concerned, he's a music artist signed with us, doing professional, only good stuff for his family. And I ain't trying to fake for nobody. That's the solid truth of what it is. People can laugh or whatever. It's the truth. But yeah, he got that situated. I have a recording. I'm gonna post it, spin like a little acapella freestyle from the phone. And I got a screen recording of that, so y'all gonna check that out soon. But other than that, bro, yeah, he's doing good. Just checking in. He finally got some good news, because at first it was just all over the place. Chow smoking Taz. And I was telling him about on the phone too to be careful.
All right.
Nah, you're good. I was just done. Didn't want to interrupt. My bad, Spencer. This is what it looked like when six dudes be on too much THC. I'm functional, but I just be mad. I be forgetting that I'm on mute, not on mute. Nah. Now I've been off of mute like ever since the first few times, but like before that was the problem at first. I was wondering, no wonder you were like at first, like, what's this fool saying?
Yeah, my boys, bro.
Let me see. Oh, he's like, nah, I'm in and out, fool.
Other places you can't even play music.
Nah, you can't, fool. Like, you know what's crazy though? One day I get my neighbors, but I don't bump super like obnoxious loud either. Like, they haven't bothered me to keep it a buck with you, fool. They have like left me alone, as in like they don't like I haven't thankfully got a complaint. And sometimes I be what I do with my music, that's the thing. So like if they do complain or ever told like the landlord or says something, truthfully, I'm genuinely just making music, fool. So it's not like I'm being ignorant, like let me be loud. You know? Cause I ain't gonna lie, fool. I be up like at strange hours, fool, like at 5 a.m., fool, listening to unmixed tracks. Like, all right, let me do this, let me do that. So, yeah, fool, yeah. Honestly, it just depends.
Right. Yeah, I don't give my neighbors no shit, dog. I feel like happy neighbors is a happy fucking, a happy like happy neighborhood, dog. If you can't get along with your neighbors, then you're gonna have a hard time. Even when I see like my neighbors are cool, like all my neighbors around me, we all say what's up, we all look out for each other. If their dog gets out, my dog gets out, or somebody's like, I'm not here or something, like they see something, they'll hit me up. Hey, we home? Well, I seen this and that. Like, oh well, I'm on my way. Same thing goes with them. So it's cool. Besides having 100 cameras, though.
Huh.
I
Huh.
only have one.
She's like, you gotta stay ready, homie. Hey, you ain't
Nah,
lying though. I
I
have a
got cameras though. I gotta have
friend
because
that
shit, dog. I gotta protect myself, not from people, but like just somebody breaks in my pad. I know who it is. Just shit like that. Yeah, coming, baby. Yeah. Hopefully you guys
hey
do a
low
good
key.
job.
Hopefully they don't copyright you, but I'm gonna read them, not show them that way. They don't try to get you, but there's this thing called golden honey O's. They're bomb. You gotta try them. They're at Walmart. They're like this. They look like this. I can show you the bag a little bit, like the bee and stuff.
Oh, you can show us though. They won't give us some trouble.
Oh,
Golden honey, oh.
sorry.
You're like me, fool. I like fucking honey nut Cheerios. That's my favorite cereal, honey nut Cheerio.
They have like extra little like crunch in them.
Yeah, yeah. Remember when we were little kids, or if you used to buy the big ass bag from Walmart? Fuck, Captain Crunch. I remember all that. Smacks. Remember Smacks? Those were the shit.
Yeah, hey, but hey, the thing though about smacks, they're the most dangerous things to eat in the house growing up if you have roaches.
Oh, yeah, because they blend in. You ain't lying. Fuck. Oh, hell. Fuck. Yeah, I'm coming. Give me a second, fool. What you need, baby?
Luckily, I only had experience that
Yeah.
for like because truth be told, I'm gonna be real. My life, Wasn't always horrible, dog. So I don't even try to front. That's why I didn't call my life horrible. I'm thankful that I'm here in my life today, bro. Point of what I'm getting at is I've experienced it all. Good, bad, all right. Good, comfortable, stable. Now I'm just glad I'm stable.
Hey, I've done that shit too. I slept on the floor one time when we were homeless. Like, uh, we had just lost a. Let us stay with him. Well, homegirl. Anyway, we stayed with him, right? And the tile fuckers were fighting like in the kitchen at night, like knocking down dishes and shit. And I'll be on the ground, fool, and my kids would be up on the bed, of course. I would jump up, fool, and I'll be like, fucking, ah, shit's fucking crazy, you know? Now that I think about it, I'm like, I don't even know how the fuck I did. I would be able.
Well, honestly, I feel you because sadly that's how it was at my grandma's crib before they all passed away. Because my great grandparents passed away in that same house. Then before they lost, or after they lost the house, their daughter, my grandma, she passed away. But point is that house, homie, that's the house that taught me everything. I don't want to go through my life story. Those that know, bro. Oh, this is crazy. Shout out my cousin Ronnie, uh, uh, my cousin Jaden, and all my brothers and sisters. Cause look, those days were wild, bro. Hey, all my family. If you bring up Rexon and Stansted, they're gonna be like, "Damn, homie." But you know what? We all have our shit, and I just thank God. You know, somebody taught me. Um, you taught me. A lot of people taught me. Now that I'm getting older, we got to be thankful, and I know we all are. That it's true what they say. It could always be worse because there's a example they used before. If everybody threw their problems in one pile, they would pick theirs right back up.
Facts.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like,
That's
"Oh,
a
what? Never
fucking
mind."
fact, bro.
So I had to learn that, hey, bro, you know what? I'm glad I went through that, but I'm glad that, man, it could have been worse. Like, sadly, I hear of situations, you know what I mean? Just crazy.
Yeah.
So when I was in Los Padrinos, and I was in because I knew I'm not something to brag about. I'm just saying like what I remember, the stuff you would hear or food living situation. They'd be like, man, I'm a ward to the state, or food didn't have parents, or crazy food. Just I'd be like, mm-hmm. Or don't know who they are.
I was there in Job Corps. Like, that's where it taught a lot of my structure, like my responsibility, how to work. It taught me to trade. That's where I learned how to do tile, carpentry, and painting. You know, that's where I learned like basically life skills. You know, at 15 to 18, I was there. I was there, living there, going to school there, coming home on the weekend here and there, but mainly not. I would go to TJ a lot and have fun, and then come back. But it's not a life for a 15-year-old kid, It really not, But you know,
Nah, it's not done. Honestly, bro, but hey, I'm glad I got the easier side of it because you know what? Because of me being in foster care and all that in the system, they actually take it easier on you, fool. Because there's certain kids. That's why you see them send them straight to YA or send them straight to here or there. Like I got lucky, fool. That because that's how it starts, fool. Once you hit camp, it goes from there. Not that I wasn't. It was just that because the thing was, I was doing still messing up, So like they wanted to send me back because how it works in placements is there's lockdown placements where it's really like a camp, might as well. Then there's ones that like, fool, it's like you're still living in the free world, fool. It's like you get lucky, fool. So I basically was like in uh juvenile foster cares. Does that make sense? Juvenile foster cares with a bunch of other gang members, I guess they would call it, right? But fool, I would just hear stuff, crazy stories. Fool, I think the craziest one was a fool where he's like, "Yeah, fool, I'm in here because I lesser words, he stabbed his brother and almost like offed them, and I was like, what? And he said it so calm too. It was crazy, fool. Can you can you hear me or am I tripping? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Am I tripping?
oh, I turned it off. Fucking shit, bro. My bad.
Now you good? See, I told
I'm
you it's
fucking.
hard
I'm
when
fucking. It's
yeah, my boy. It ain't no
hey, it's Saturday night, fools. I'm at home, dog.
Come
Enjoying
on,
the
now we're comfortable, fool. We're
night.
chilling at home, fool.
I
Give us a
stole
break.
I stole grandma's weed and shit, so I'm pretty fucked up right now. I had it on mute, Spencer. I was trying to say is don't drink and drive, homies. If you go to the bar tonight or if you're out and about with your people, your gente, your homeboys, your family, your friends, whoever, don't drink and drive, homes. I'm telling you from experience because one time I was at the bar. Rest in peace to my dad. He's no longer here, but I was with him. I was fresh out. I wasn't supposed to be at the bar in the first place, but my hard-headed ass didn't care, so I went with him. I didn't tell him. I got drunk. He got drunk, and he left with with his chick. And I drove there thinking like I'm not gonna drink, right? See, this is where you make the mistake at, right? I already failed from the gate. As soon as I got in the car and said, I'm not going to drink today, I'm going to the bar, but I'm not going to drink. I failed right there, but I didn't even realize it, right? So I'll get. I guess he had told me he was leaving time that I didn't realize that he really was gone. So then when it was time to clear out, me not wanting to call an Uber and being stubborn, I got on my car, and I fucking jetted off, and as soon as I fucking jetted off to the main street, the fucking CHP pulled up on me, and I was like, "Fuck, man!" I just got out too, and I was like, "Fuck, man!" I called my sister's husband and shit. As I'm getting chased by the Huda, and fucking straight to my dad's pad, because I'm like, these fools are gonna shoot me, because I just got out for a violent crime, so I'm like drunk, paranoid, so I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm fucking hauling ass to my dad's pad.
He said,
Oh, fuck, homie. My dad was so pissed. Fuck. So, what I'm trying to say is, you don't just hurt yourself, but you hurt your family, you hurt your friends, you hurt your kids, and the most important, dog, you can hurt somebody else. So, just don't do it, man. I'm telling you from experience. Luckily, I didn't crash into nobody. The cops were hella pissed off at me, and they sobered my ass up, if you know what I'm saying. Well, they pulled me out that vehicle. They sobered my ass up. No, they were slamming me all over the place, and they were pissed as hell too. But I get it now. I understand it now, because you're going 80, 90 miles an hour. You could hit somebody easily and hurt somebody. So when the cops get mad at you for running, you got to understand, dog. Like, you're really putting people at risk. You know what I'm
that
saying? I
danger.
didn't understand it that night. But my sister was on the corner watching me get arrested. The whole fucking neighborhood was outside, because it was like 2:30 in the morning, and fucking they had me on loudspeaker. Fucking get out the car, driver! And like fucking, and my sister, she was watching. She was like, I felt horrible, because now that I realized, like, I'm only hurting my family. Like, they were just watching me fucking. I just got out. It's like, come on, man, shit's crazy. But yeah. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get up out of here though. What do you think, fool?
Nah, you good. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was a solid message to even end it on, fool, because, hey, well, that's crazy. This fool said, like, you all know why I didn't say two ways. You remind me of, you and my brother remind me a lot of each other, the way you was like, like, fuck this, fool. I'm like,
Fuck this,
yeah,
y'all
fool.
gone.
He
I
said,
was already
go,
gone.
go.
Fuck it. First I think that I gotta get to somewhere where, like, I'm around people and I can get off the car and not and feel like they're gonna shoot my ass. You know what I mean? So that's what I was doing. At the same time, calling my sister's man, like, letting her know, like, hey, tell my sister I'm going back to jail right now.
Yeah.
Like not, and that's the fucked up part. Now, when I say that and I repeat the story, I feel it now, because I'm older and I'm more mature and I'm not doing dumb shit. And I'm like, damn, fool, man, I couldn't imagine how my sister felt hearing, like, my brother just got out. What the fuck you mean he's in a high speed chase again? Like, what? So
Yeah.
yeah,
It
it hurts your
sucks, dog.
family
It
too.
does. It sucks.
But I learned that lesson. I learned that hard lesson, and it took me a while, but I learned a lot of lessons in life. Hey, a lot of humble me. It ain't easy though. You know. Some of us never learned, dog, and luckily I was one of the ones that
They learned
really
a little bit.
figured it out. You know what I mean? But yeah,
So honestly, my boy, it could always be a lot worse. That's a solid truth, dog. Is that
yeah,
that's where we learn. Like, see me, I'm gonna be real. I was the type. I got into like little BS, but like luckily, I thank God that's all He ever let me get in trouble for, because I ain't saying I did anything else other than that, because I already did that little juvenile BS. But now I just stay away, bro. That's why I'm proud to say that I don't be around no weird shit or no shit's gonna get me caught up in general or negative things. Hell nah. I just stay away, because if I'm making music, streaming, man, that's not illegal.
I don't know.
Mm-mm. But yeah, my boy, I'll go ahead and let you have a blessed night. We'll wrap it up. I'm not doing what you guys stay tuned tomorrow if y'all want. I know that I'm gonna have a live interview. Frank will be there as well, so stay tuned.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, the
Hold on, give me a
hermano.
second.
Be blessed. Take care. I appreciate you as always. Shout Cali Hood Media. You guys go give a like, follow, comment, subscribe if you can right now on Instagram, YouTube, everything. Appreciate y'all.
All right, my bad. Fuck yeah, my bad.
You good?
All right,
You're
homies.
local.
Nah, all right then, y'all. Y'all have a safe night, man. I'm about to get back to taking care of the kids and probably do some homework. I gotta do some homework, man. I gotta fucking. I'm almost done with school. Got 2 more months left. I'm going, baby. Before I graduate, homies, and move up in life, man. So salute to you guys, man. No matter where you at, no matter where you came from, everything is possible, right? With that being established, homies, gracias for the dollar, my boy. I appreciate you. Yes, we did steal your grandma's weed. Put a bell. Nah, I'm just playing, homie. I appreciate all of you guys, man. Salute to you guys, man. Have a good night too. Stay sober. If you driving, don't drink, and if you drinking, don't drive, homie. Salute. Stay safe. Stay alive, homies. Gracias. We out.